just able to confirm that this was not Cy Ranch High School. This is actually Lone Star Community College, which is still a plus. Kiera was accepted into Tomball Star Academy, and so Tomball Star Academy, she wouldn't have been going to Tomball Memorial High School. She would have been going to Tomball Star Academy, which would have given her classes off campus. She probably went to actual Lone Star College, and they would have to bus her to there. But she would not have been going to traditional high school. She getting college credits. She was able to get accepted into that program because of her academics, which I'm very proud. Smart baby. But no, real talk. This is a Lone Star campus, and so I'm not certain with that being a Tomball ISD if they would give her access to this campus to take some of her classes, which would be perfect because this is right in Towne Lake. Lone Star College have campuses all around the Houston area, mostly like around North Houston area. Houston Community College pretty much services Greater Houston, but like all of North Houston is primarily made up of Lone Star Community College. Houston has a lot of colleges and universities and community colleges and so on and so forth, but Lone Star College is an actual college system in Harrison, Montgomery County, Texas, which is Houston and Woodlands, Conroe area, and that would be a plus if Kiera would be on the actually campus at this Lone Star campus, which is very, very, very close to Towne Lake Boardwalk, and where we actually living at. And so we'll have to get checked more into that later on. But I'm gonna continue to tour Towne Lake because again, this is more than likely what we're gonna choose. I just want to see what we have around, how it looks, what the ambience is. Again, I'm seeing Mexican, I'm seeing black people, I'm seeing all kind of people in this general region, and I like it. It's a whole lot better than where I am right now. It is a beautiful community. It's not, it's not Florida, it's not Miami, but it's a nice community for Houston. All the lakes here are man-made. There's nothing natural about this. This is all like flat wetlands and cow pasture land that they just bought up and then turned it into a nice community with homes. Because Houston's growing. The rapid pace. Houston was already big when I first moved. It was already the fourth largest city, but the metro area as a whole, the city, everything is just blowing up. It's getting ridiculous. That's why I kind of wanted to live out. I don't want to live in the city limits anymore. I wanted to kind of venture out and get away from the city. And so I live in the Cypress area, which is northwest Houston. It's part of Houston's JCT. Houston, Cypress is it is its own unincorporated city, but Houston can annex it if it wants to. Houston annexes a lot of the area around here once the mud taxes are reduced. But again, beautiful homes, y'all. This is all part of some of the lake areas in Towne Lake. Beautiful homes, some of the millionaire homes. These are beautiful homes, but these may be the actual less expensive homes because again, you have the power lines. And so if I want a waterfront that's affordable, I can probably do it in this section over here. That's if Village Builders even build over here, but this is all part of Towne Lake, and you have a lot of beautiful homes over here, guys. And so I'm just kind of riding through the community, checking it out, enjoying it, trying to see what I have over here, man. See what I'm looking at, see where I'm possibly living at. But there's a welcome center coming up for Towne Lake. Another little park. Again, you have little parks in your little pocket areas, man. Like I said, it's a small park. It's nothing like. Again, it's Bridgeland on a smaller scale. It's Bridgeland. It's a micro Bridgeland, man. I think again it's a little more influential right now, but you still have gated access communities, waterfront homes. Everything's gated if you want to be gated. But it is very beautiful out here, y'all. I like what I see. I love water. I'm from Florida, and so that's a big selling point for me. I want to be around the water. I'm spending $500,000 on a home, over $500,000. And so I want to have what I want if I'm spending that much money. And God has blessed us to where we was able to actually do that. But here it is. This is I think this is Cy Ranch High School. This is the high school I believe coming up right now. And this is why we'll more than likely be Zone 2 Cy Ranch as opposed to Cypress Springs as opposed to Cy Ranch. This is more than likely Cypress Springs. Kiera didn't want to be a Bobcat. And I think, their Mustangs probably at Cy Ranch. It looks like these are Ravens. I'm going to see what high school this is right now, but this is daycares and stuff out here in the area. Again, this is all still part of Towne Lake. For all my Panama City viewers, Towne Lake is probably like half the size of Panama City, probably. they ain't that big, man, but Bridgeland is. Bridgeland probably that big for real, but looks like some more waterfront homes becoming available. This is actually a middle school. That looks like a high school, but this is actually a middle school. So it's not the high school. That's still not Side Ranch. This is actually a middle school. But it's looking at some of the community, some of the boat docks. You have nice peaceful water out here. You have the bridges, and so it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, very beautiful homes. These are very beautiful homes. I'm about to run into stuff, guys. You know, I'm a professional driver, but I am very impressed. Another park over here, like I told you, you do have parks everywhere. Again, it's not on the level of scale of Bridgeland, but for the community size, it's very it's very similar in comparison to what you did. Again, you know, if you have little kids and you want them to come out here and play, they have a nice little park out here. You come out here, enjoy the water, skip rocks or something while your kids play on the little playground. But it is nice. I love the way it's designed. It is more waterfront. You can tell that that Towne Lake is built to be waterfront. It's built for the water views. There goes some more actual waterfront properties. I'll probably be in that section over there. This is getting closer to village buildings. But you see this, guys? Look at this water causeway. Look at all these things over here, man. I mean, this is just nice, and I like it. I really like it a lot. I like it a lot. Again, it's not the size of Bridgeland, man. I mean, Towne Lake is nowhere near the size of Bridgeland, y'all. It's a nice little community. It's bigger than where I am right now. It's bigger than all the communities around me where I am right now. My part of Cypress, I have actual fringe of Cypress and Tomball around the actual Spring, Cypress, and Grand area. And so this is still bigger than all of the communities in my area. But it's nothing on the scale of Bridgeland. I mean, Bridgeland is a huge community. It's huge. I think Towne Lake is cuter. I think Towne Lake looks better. I want to see more palm trees. I hardly don't see that many palm trees out here, but you do have palm trees in some places. But that's probably the only setback for me, is I hardly see any palm trees at all. I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to wonder if you can even put palm trees out here, man. There's not anybody doing it. You got all this water out here with no palm trees, man. It's the only one that like palms, but you have a welcome center right here. That's the actual welcome center. If I can get a good view of that, but that's the welcome center. You see Towne Lake Welcome Center, and more lakes. There's water everywhere you go. Even if you're not on the lake, you're close to the lake. And again, more boat docks for you to dock your boats. I guess you can be close to the water and sit in one of these boat docks here, and it's like, pretty much dock your boat, man, and drive over to the boardwalk and enjoy. But like, again, beautiful homes, y'all. These houses are beautiful, and I definitely want me a lakefront home. If not lakefront, I don't want nobody behind me, and I want to get access to a dock. So I don't have to pay no extra money or something. I gotta have that. I gotta have what I want, But I'm just driving through the community, and I like it. I mean, I'm actually impressed. Again, I don't see enough palm trees. Like in most waterfront communities here in Houston, you get access to the water. You see palm trees everywhere. Houston is a subtropical area. It gets cold. You get actually Arctic blast, and it gets cold. But it's just like Panama City. It gets hotter here, and it's probably not as cold most of the time. But more of South Houston is kind of getting closer to that Orlando type, which like where it don't really get too cold. You can have more variety of palm trees. But this is just beautiful. I mean, this is nice. I would love to come here and see this on a day-to-day basis. I would love to come check this out and be able to look at these different things out here. And just like living in I like to be surrounded by beautiful things, y'all. And this is a nice community. A lot of gated stuff, and so I'm sure you have to pay extra to be in the gated portions, man. But it looks like no soliciting and beautiful homes. This is gorgeous, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video short and just continue to drive around. But I kind of want to get a feel of the community and see where we're getting our money's worth, man. I mean, mostly everywhere you go is gated. You have to have access to get in, and I like that. I want to be in a gated community, so look at God.